Hey Grownups, I have something exciting to share with you. There's a brand new kids podcast out now that I think you're going to love. It's called Mysteries About True Histories. This show is perfect if you love adventures, solving riddles, and maybe even some wacky math problems. But I need a little help from some new friends to tell you more. Max and Molly, take it away.
From the creators of Who Smarted, Starglow Media, comes a brand new podcast called Mysteries About True Histories.
Does that sound serious enough?
Max, we only have 30 seconds for this promo. Just tell them how your mysterious aunt recruited us into a secret order of problem solvers who travel time and have epic adventures.
I don't have to. You just did.
Catch new episodes of Mysteries About True Histories every Thursday on Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen to podcasts.
Hi, I'm Leah and this is Girl Tales.
Hey Tailblazers, I'm Rebecca Cunningham, and this is Girl Tales, a kids podcast of feminist stories for a new generation. Today we have a really special episode. We worked with the Strawberry Shortcake team to create this story for you today in celebration of their spooky special on Netflix, Strawberry Shortcake and the Beast of Berry Bog. It's the Fright Fall Fun Fair in Big Apple City, and something or someone is trying to ruin it for everyone. Now it's up to Strawberry and her friends to sleuth out clues so every berry can enjoy the carnival. Now, I grew up watching Strawberry Shortcake, but now she has a brand new look to go along with her brand new adventures. And I can't believe it, but I think I love Strawberry Shortcake even more now. After listening to this story, grown-ups can grab the whole family, head on over to Netflix, and watch Strawberry Shortcake and the Beast of Berry Bog. I promise you, you are all going to love it. Now, on to our episode. This is Strawberry Shortcake and the Ding Dong Ditcher. Enjoy! I'd like to tell you about a friend of mine. I met her last year on Halloween when my wife Pippa and I were out trick-or-treating with our dogs. Her name is Strawberry Shortcake, and she is awesome, as are all of her Berry Besties. Strawberry is a girl with big dreams who believes with all her strawberry-scented heart that a perfectly baked treat can brighten any berry's day. She and her friends live in a place called Big Apple City, where baking is the dope-ist thing to do. Get it? Dope-ist? Because dough is what you use to... Oh, never mind. I should probably leave the baking puns to Strawberry. Anyway, I met her through another good friend of mine, Akari, a girl who lives here in Freshwater and believes in the magic of baking just as much as Strawberry does. Allow me to set the scene. Now, Freshwater is widely known as one of the best places to trick-or-treat on Halloween. The autumn foliage here is unmatched. We are really good at spooky decorations, and we're very generous with the treats we drop into trick-or-treaters' bags every year. Pippa and I, for example, hand out sugary spider webs. Mrs. Fezziwig gives out caramel-flavored candy canes, so big you could walk with them like real canes. And Katrina Van Tassel doles out peanut butter cups shaped like the Headless Horseman. But by far, the best treat giver-outer is Akari the Baker. Her Halloween treats are elaborate, colorful, delicious, and she makes them right in her bakery. Last year, she baked donuts with candy corn buttons in the middle. And when you pressed the candy corn button, the donut blossomed into the shape of a sugar maple leaf. It was incredible and delectable. Akari really is the reason kids and families from all of the neighboring towns come to Freshwater just to trick or treat. As you might imagine, though, this puts a lot of pressure on Akari to top whatever she baked the year before. This year, she just could not think of what treat to give out. She sketched designs, tested out different recipes in her bakery, and nothing. Not a single idea lived up to the expectations she put on herself. She couldn't just hand out ordinary candy. What would the trick-or-treaters think of her and her bakery? And Halloween was in 2 days. As far as she was concerned, her career was over. She wanted to hide in her room, turn out the lights, and skip the whole holiday. But when Akari is feeling crummier than a crumb cake, she is reminded of the girl who can turn her frown pineapple upside down. That girl is Strawberry Shortcake, of course. So Akari called up Strawberry.
Extraordinary Berry, this is Strawberry.
Hey, Strawberry, it's Akari.
Gumdrops, Akari! Hey, friend, long time no talk. How's it going over there in Freshwater?
It's, well, awful. Halloween is in 2 days and I'm fresh out of ideas for treats to bake, and even if I did think of something, I have no time to make them. I don't know what to do, and you're always so positive and cheery
And one of your very best friends who's always here to help when you're in a pinch, Akari.
Aw, you're too sweet, Strawberry.
Too sweet? Fiddle faddle. Listen, we just had complete chaos in Big Apple City. Someone was trying to ruin the Frightfall Fun Fair. Can you believe it? But thankfully, we were able to solve the spooky mystery so every berry could enjoy the carnival. And now we'd love to come visit. How's about I drive over to Freshwater with my friends Lemon Meringue and Orange Blossom and help you whip some treats up? It'll be easy peasy cream puff squeezy. Oh, plus, don't tell any berry this, but I have a super secret recipe I've been working on that I haven't shared with any berry yet. We could make it together!
Oh my goodness! Are you sure? That would really be amazing. But why do you have to keep the recipe a secret?
Well, I can't be sure, but every time I make something, I notice this other so-called baker, Johnny Cake Cobbler, makes something incredibly similar the next day. Like he has the exact recipe, but I don't know how he's doing it.
Bless you.
Oh, I didn't
sneeze. Oh, weird.
Super weird. Well, I'll let the other berries know, and we'll be there faster than you can say pumpkin pie.
And like the true blueberry scone friend she is, Strawberry drove with her friends Orange Blossom and Lemon Meringue to Akari's bakery the next morning. Orange Blossom burst through the doors first.
Akari! I've got a ton of ingredients for my Scary Berry Twist drink left over from the Frightfall Fun Fest. Where's your juicer? Let's get to juicing! I bet I can make 50 of these in the next hour.
Akari pointed Orange toward the juicer, and then Lemon Meringue came in, riding in what can only be described as a robotic contraption thingy that could walk.
Hi, Lemon Meringue.
Oh, hey, Akari.
What is that?
It's the Monster Grabber 4000, of course. I invented it, and it's my best invention since the Berry Oven. I decided to bring it with me after that adventure-filled Frightfall Fun Fair. You never know, we might need it while we're here. You can't be too careful, even in a safe and cozy place like Freshwater. Ooh, watch! It can grab something really far away. Whoopsie glazy.
Maybe we can leave the Monster Grabber 4000 outside for now?
Oh, good idea, Akari.
And then Strawberry ran in with a smile as big as a banana split.
Akari!
She yelled as she picked up Akari in her arms and started to swing her around. Just seeing Strawberry there was enough to lift Akari's spirits. Maybe everything really would be fine this Halloween.
I'm so glad you're all here. Thank you so much for coming to help me.
We're so glad to be here. I even brought my lucky spoon. It's like Aunt Praline says, a baker in need is a friend indeed.
Thanks, Strawberry. Now, what's that super secret recipe you were talking about? Do you think we can make it for the trick-or-treaters this year?
Abso-fruitly. Hey, Lemon. Yep. could you hand me the super secret trick-or-treat recipe? Lemon has an invention called the Super Sugar Safe 10.0. I kept Strawberry's recipe in here so no one else can access it. Ta-da! Bless you! I didn't sneeze. Weird.
It was weird, but not weird enough to stop Akari and the Berry Besties from baking their little hearts out. Halloween was tomorrow, and Freshwater was expecting more trick-or-treaters than ever before. They put their minds together, and using Strawberry's super secret recipe, they thought of a fantastic idea. They made miniature gingerbread haunted houses and poured Orange Blossom's Scary Berry Twist drink into tiny witch cauldrons. The team of bakers stayed up all night baking, icing, sprinkling, and powdering. Once they were done, the berries and Akari fell asleep wherever they could find space in the kitchen, with icing and flour all over their faces and hands. Then the morning came. It was officially Halloween, and hundreds of spooky little houses and little cauldrons lined the shelves of Akari's bakery. They awoke to the sound of the bakery door opening, and a little girl in a witch's costume who yelled out,
"Trick or treat!"
They were all so excited to meet their first trick-or-treater. Akari handed her the little haunted house and cauldron, and the little girl was delighted to receive this amazing new treat. She oohed and awed at it.
Ooh, ah.
And then bit into it right in front of them.
This is delish, the best gingerbread ever.
She ran out and yelled,
Mom, you were right. Akari does have the best treats in town.
Akari breathed a sigh of relief. She felt she had really made the right choice by asking Strawberry and her Berry Besties for help. The rest of the day went off without a hitch. Everyone in town couldn't stop talking about the little haunted houses over at Akari's bakery. They had a line of trick-or-treaters around the block. Pippa and I were in that line, by the way. Whenever she got a spare moment, though, Akari would thank the berries for their talents and generosity. Once the last trick-or-treater had walked through the bakery door, it was too late for Strawberry, Orange, and Lemon to head home. Plus, they were positively pooped, and there were just enough cauldrons and haunted houses left to share between the four of them.
Sleepover, anybody?
Akari suggested.
Quickly call my dad and I'd love to!
Akari gave them all blankets and pillows, and just as they were about to get under the covers, they heard.
Huh? It's almost midnight. That's way too late for a trick-or-treater.
Akari walked to the door and looked outside the peephole. There was no one there. Weird. Akari shrugged her shoulders and started walking back to her blanket and pillow. Again, they heard.
Who's there?
Lemon Meringue called out, but no one answered. And again.
It's gotta be a trick-or-treater. Maybe they're shy. I'll just grab the last cauldron for them and leave it on the doorstep,
Orange Blossom said. But as she opened the door, there was no one there. So she tried to trick them. She dropped the cauldron quickly, closed the door shut, and then in half a second she opened it again. But the cauldron was gone.
How is that possible? I'm quicker than anybody. How could they have disappeared that quickly?
Akari and the rest of the berries got up. They suddenly were no longer tired.
I bet you it's a monster!
Lemon Meringue shouted.
I knew I'd need the Monster Grabber 4000! Let's go, berries! And you too, Akari. It's time to grab a monster.
They all went outside to go find the Monster Grabber. But it was gone too?
I swear I parked it here, right next to Strawberry's food truck.
Things were just getting weirder. Akari only signed up for treats this Halloween. She was not interested in tricks.
I have an idea.
Lemon called out.
The Super Sugar Safe 10.0 locks up as soon as something enters it. We'll set it up as a trap. Whoever keeps ringing the doorbell clearly wants our treats. We can put one of the treats in the safe, and when they go in to get it, the door will close, trapping them inside.
And that's just what they did. Akari grabbed the last haunted house, hoping this would work. She set it inside the Super Sugar Safe 10.0, and they all hid behind a bush. They crouched there, silent, holding their breaths for what felt like forever. They thought they'd hear footsteps, but they didn't. They just heard a swoosh, then a clang, then sound of two machines malfunctioning, and then a sneeze? Akari and the berries ran out to see what was going on.
I'm stuck! I'm stuck! Oh, woe is me! This is such terrible luck!
It was Johnny Cake Cobbler inside the Monster Grabber 4000, with its robotic arm stuck inside the Super Sugar Safe 10.0. He had stolen the Monster Grabber and used it to ring the doorbell and snatch the treats the berries and Akari had made. As it turned out, Johnny Cake had been carrying out his big plan for a while. He was stealing Strawberry's recipes and had been claiming they were his original ideas. And this time on Halloween night, he had followed the berries all the way to Freshwater and hid outside in the bushes all day and night to steal Strawberry's recipe. And as for the sneezing, well, his allergies were acting up because of the season change. Lemon Meringue pressed a few buttons to release Johnny Cake from the Monster Grabber 4000. Orange Blossom made him apologize.
Oh, Strawberry, my sincere regrets. I was going to steal, borrow the treats just to test, not sell them for $1 million. Heavens no, I'm too good of a person, doesn't it show? So will you let me have them? Oh, please say yes. I'll be your best friend. I'll buy you a new dress.
I don't want a dress from you. Listen, Johnny Cake, you could have asked for my help. I'm always happy to help a fellow baker. But to go around stealing recipes? Nuh-uh. I'm gonna have to report this to Bread Pudding at Berryworks.
But I'll never be able to bake in Big Apple City again. Come on, Strawberry, be a pal, be a friend.
You should have thought of that before stealing all my ideas.
Oh, no! Achoo! Achoo!
Johnny Cake ran out of Freshwater. And with Johnny Cake gone, Akari and the berries finally got a good night's rest. When they woke in the morning, Akari gave each of them the biggest hug and thanked them profusely.
I owe all of you, big time.
Well, the Winter Swirl in Big Apple City is coming up soon. I can always use the help of another talented baker to make my Cranberry Jam Cinnamon Swirl Cookies.
Huh! I'd love to help out.
And that's the Halloween that Akari learned that it is totally okay to ask for help. In fact, baking isn't as fun when you're all by yourself. It's much better with your berry besties by your side. That was Strawberry Shortcake and the Ding Dong Ditcher, written by Rebecca Cunningham with help from the team at Wild Brain. Performed by Samia Mounts, Melissa Victor, Sabrina Glow, Cassie Glow, Ava Johnson, Tyler Keys, and Rebecca Cunningham. Produced by Chad Chenail. Executive produced by Rebecca Cunningham. Don't forget to check out Strawberry Shortcake and the Beast of Berry Bog on Netflix. Subscribe, rate, and review on Amazon Music or wherever you get your podcasts. Girl Tales is a Cordelia Studios production. And Grownups, don't forget you can get access to ad-free episodes of the Girl Tales podcast, as well as a range of other shows for the kids in your life by subscribing to Star Glow Plus on Apple Podcasts. If you would like extra stories for your Tailblazers to listen to, like the original Alice's Adventures in Wonderland or The Wonderful Wizard of Oz, performed by me, well, there's only one place to get it. Head to patreon.com/girltales and join Team Dorothy or above. You can also find Girl Tales and Cordelia Studios on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. And hey, if you loved this story, share it with a friend. Oh, and remember, I believe in you. Happy Halloween, Tailblazers!